Alright, what's up y'all, it's LakerFan here. As you can see by the title of today's video, they left me. So, as you can see, we are playing rec randoms, and it's bum rec too, so like 92 and below. You can see I got all types of garbage out here, and I'm not hating too much, but level 4s, like, you know, 82 overalls, 84 overalls, this, that, and the other. But I don't care. I find this really fun, to be honest with you. I back out the game, load in a new one every single time, and I'm just trying to play with new people, and I do understand too. Some people have been asking in the comments, don't you just have a squad you can run with? Absolutely. I have like pro-am teams I'd be playing, like, you know, rec with the squads and stuff too. I have rec streams that I play with viewers as well, but I do sometimes want to just put myself in the shoes of the people that don't exactly have people to play with, stuff like that too. And not to mention, I find this stuff kind of therapeutic, to be honest with you. I actually have a lot of fun playing like this, and it really is kind of calming to me in a sense as well. But anyway, as you can see by the lineups right here, they have a 78 overall as well, so I will at least say that much about this video. But you can see they have a GOAT status 92, they have another 92 as well, they got a 90 overall and 91, all that stuff. And then for my team, you can see we already have an AI player at the PG, and everybody in this game except for me on my team is, they see that like AI PG, they're like, I'm not wasting my time with this garbage. I'm trying to get dubs, I'm trying to not be stressed out playing the game, this, that, and the other. I find this challenge really fun. So you're gonna see in the first minute of the game, all three of my teammates leave, and the AI as well. So we got an AI player right here. We got green hair just standing still. We got this dude, he's maybe gonna try and get a shot up or two, but then he just, you know, early's the mess out of it, and now he's gone after that. And then we got, you know, a fast break getting ran. These guys instantly, and I'm telling you, are like, all right, this game's over with. I'm out of here, bruh. But as you can see, green hair, he ain't here. They call a timeout. The power forward's gone, and then the shooting guard's gone, the small forward's gone. So now I'm in here 1v4 from the beginning of the game. Mind you, with a 6'11 center that has 70 ball handle, and I'm not even a complete build, obviously. Neither is anybody else in here for that matter. But I tell you guys what, this bum rec stuff, and I call it bum rec, that's just what I call it. It's the 92 and below rec that I'm talking about. This stuff is so fun, bro. I'm telling you, you just load up a new build. You don't even have to spend like tremendous amounts of VC on it. You don't have to grind the build like crazy either. You just come in here, keep your player at 92 overall. If you want to know kind of the cheese to it, actually put him to like 92 and like 99% of the way to 93, and then you're pretty much a 93 overall playing in the 92 rec. I'm sure other people do that as well, but either way, as you can see, from literally inside minute number 1, I am playing 1v4 right here. So we are in for a nice little challenge right here, and I'm actually going to post-com this whole thing because I don't want anybody missing anything. I don't want anybody to be like, oh, Laker got 40 and 20 off just, you know, dude's not even double teaming him, he's got CPUs on his team. That is not the case. So you're going to see it in today's video, and I only end this video with 1 turnover as well, for that matter. So right there, dodging the blitzes, this, that, and the other. Now, I will say early on in the game, they don't really understand, not to boast too much, but how much of a problem I'm going to be if I am single teamed by a CPU. So as you can see, crossover, wide open dunk meter, green in it, is what it is. So they're me in for something. Now I will say too, as you can see, I was gassing up the 1v4 stuff too, because now I'm actually only playing 1v3. So they end up having 2 of their people quit out too. I don't know why you would do that. I guess they're just mad that I'm in here wasting their time, quote unquote. They don't really care for that 1v5 stuff. I really would have been down for that though. But anyway, here we are. We got 1v3 now, technically. And, you know, it's not quite as much of a crazy challenge, but I still think it's kind of tough. I can get constantly triple teamed, and all this guy has to do is hit a little hop back and shoot an open shot. That's the truth, you know? Now, you do see, he lates it. It is what it is. You're going to see the shooting guards start going off, and I got to switch my arrow onto him. I'm here for all types of gems and tidbits of information for you guys too. As far as the arrow switching, I'll explain it as we get further in there, but it's right bumper, and then you hit the button of the person you're trying to guard. Now, boom, we're going in for the dunk meter, but I am going to miss, obviously, a couple. It's going to be a really contested paint. We got lack of spacing pretty much everywhere. These guys can't get contest. If there's anything you don't know about CPUs and rec, you better believe they cannot contest shots, bro, whether it's layups or shots. It just literally does not happen for these computers. So being a little careful with the ball right here, getting double teamed, obviously, from my left, so I'm moving it to the right a little bit. Then I ended up getting pinched again right there. So now we got to reset this stuff. I'm down to 1 adrenaline. We hit a nice little triple threat into the spin, but now I'm getting blocked again. So we're going to be in for some stuff here, man. I'm telling you, it's going to be a rough time. And if you think this is just going to be easy, you're tripping. So then the CPU ain't passing the ball. He's going straight in, getting blocked. I'm here for some fun gameplay too. So I know some people are going to think it's a little dry and slow, but to some people, this actually may be entertaining just like it was to me as well. So it is what it is. This is not going to be everybody's cup of tea as far as gameplay goes, but as you can see, this is going to be a constant theme right here. So you can see this guy's a shooting guard. He was the one that was like, I believe the gold status. I think the PG was GOAT status, dude. And these guys are both like plenty fine players as well. But anyway, so this shooting guard right here, he ends up getting pretty open shots constantly. We all know the whole CPU can't contest BS, where like even on catch and shoots, the hop backs, stuff like that, they can't be guarded like that. So I have to deal with that. I'm out here getting charges held right there. We also got like the fact that I'm gonna get double teamed if I run middle right here too. I can't go baseline because I can't beat the CPU just simple like that. So we got a little bit of a challenge in this situation, man. I am getting straight triple teamed everywhere, bro. And again, I saw some stupid comment on Twitter when I posted this screenshot that, you know, this dude was like, oh, classic content creator goes into the wreck and gets 4 CPUs and doesn't get even double teamed, like because he sees that I dropped like crazy numbers and stuff. And to be fair, I'm giving away to you guys that I ended up winning this game, obviously. But as you can see, shooting guard, he is just shooting in this dude's mid every single play. And I'm gonna have to start making some changes here. Someone else is gonna have to win this game besides that guy. I'll just be real with you, because I am not gonna sit here and wait and just let these dudes like constantly spam this hop back 3-pointer or catch and shoot 3-pointer right in his face. So you can see I hit right bumper B. I am now on the shooting guard. I'm gonna be trying to just lock him up, and hopefully they can figure it out from there, and hopefully everybody else is garbage. We're in transition with it. We get a steal. I think the CPU's got one right there for that matter. But we're out on the break. I'm able to get really close to slash take, and that's what is really the big issue and contributor to this video. Now right here you can see I actually still get rim ran. I give up the catch run dunk. I'm kicking myself for that too, because obviously we can't let that happen, and I'm gonna make adjustments obviously as far as that stuff goes. Now I'm trying to call an off ball play right here. You can see I hit my left bumper like it's my career. I'm trying to set up them off ball back doors, bro, like it's career, because I tell you what, they do be working. It does let me get some alley oops, and to be honest with you, me holding the ball constantly is not exactly going to be the way to do this. Now, I didn't end up continuing to do it though. Obviously, I don't know. I can't really set up the off-ball plays that well. I don't think it really works in the rec for that matter either. But anyway, we're going in off the drive right here. I end up getting a late because it's just a really quick like dunk right there. As you can see, you get that little like morphing right through the bodies and stuff dunk. But either way, I'm in the lanes. We're able to just get that interception right there. Nobody of these CPUs is running the break very well though. You can see they're all just going at like 2 miles an hour. We get people on the cuts and stuff, but I don't really know what icon to hit for each player. So we're gonna go ahead and just kind of slash it out, bro. Honestly, screw the spacing, screw whether I'm getting triple teamed, anything like that. We are just going straight to the hoop and figuring it out from there. Whether it's the Euros, whether it's the hop dunks, the spin dunks, the dunk meters in general, just holding X, trying to mash out down low, wait for the standing dunks. I do have the standing contact dunks on this guy too. Gold rise up, 90 standing dunk with 93 driving dunk and gold poster too. So it's gonna be all capable of doing stuff like that. But as you can see, they're trying to target the other CPUs now. So I am guarding the shooting guard. Now they're gonna resort to their PG. I'm not gonna lie to you, I feel like this PG and shooting guard were kind of in the same like lobby together. Like I feel like they're just working together essentially. Now the thing is, I'm getting bodied up like really early, and it's by the CPU. That just is gonna be a little bit tough. I think I'm still gonna be able to get contact dunks pretty good at that rate as well, but it's gonna be something that maybe leads to fouls every now and then. Not to mention, I have 50 free throw, and by the way, I'm taking this meter stuff off. It really just absolutely obliterates my free throw, bro. It just really gets bad. I shoot so much better on these free throws with no meter, and it's so like hard to like just use, in my opinion. The jump shot meter I love, but the free throw meter is just not it, to be honest with you. And either way, I'm probably still just taking the jump shot meter off regardless. There is some speculation going on. I won't speak too much on it or anything like that, but there is some speculation going on about meter and kind of cheating as well. So I'm not gonna be using the jump shot meter anymore, to be honest. But anyway, aside from that, I don't really want to, you know, divert too much attention to that. Either way, I'm not getting catch run dunked, but as you can see, he puts me on the floor too. This is ridiculous, bro. Either way, the CPU thankfully switches over to him. Again, it's only an open though. It's really crazy how bad CPU's contests are, bro. 2K has got to fix this stuff. Between CPUs being horrible at open jump shots, I'm not passing the ball to these bum CPUs, by the way, because you better believe they are not going to hit an open shot for their life. I don't know why 2K ever does that, by the way, that people can have like 83-ish three-pointer or like, you know, even like 88 three-pointer, something like that, and they just are so 50. They're not even 50. They're like 10% shooters, bro. I swear to God, they really are. As you can see, he's trying to hop back. That stuff ain't working on a user, bro. But I end up trying to get the little ghost right there. Either way, again, it's going at CPU, so he's going to have an easy enough time with it. With the slash take, I really got to make these possessions count, bro, because it's going to be really tough to get like my offense without it. So hitting a little snatch back into the sig size up, go with the dunk meter right over the guard's head again, and we're going to be relying on stuff like that all game, bro. You may think, well, what repetitive gameplay. I am a inside big man playing 1v4, bro, or 1v3. It's gonna have to be stuff like that where I gotta resort to the dunk meter. All right, now this one right here, you're gonna see my favorite style of defense. I call this playing tag. So you can see he's got easy position on him right here, albeit it's just a CPU. But I want to explain this because I do it in real game too, like against real players. this is tag right here. I end up just kind of playing low and bait the open pass, right? Like this stuff right here is really how to make up for debilitating players on your team. And if you go into this with the intention of only faking this help right here, you can know you're always going to return to the corner. I am not here to ever even think about pressing my Y button. I am just shrinking the floor and then running back to the corner. I call that playing tag. Boom. You touch the defender, you run back to yours. Simple as that, super quick. I do it really consistently in Comp Pro-Am as well, and Rec Center for that matter. I really do it a lot in Rec because Lord knows these guys cannot guard their own person. All right, now this one right here is crazy. I inbound the ball to the CPU, and look at the CPU to CPU play right here. Look at this stuff. I give the ball to the PG, he ends up hitting a cut, and then the cutter just ends up shooting a shot that's like kind of really contested, to be honest with you, but CPU action, obviously you can see, I mean, like, they cannot contest shots. I get backdoored right here again, bro, and I'm real with you, I am probably being a little bit more of a debilitation to my CPU squad than they even would be, to be honest. Like, I just gotta lock in a little bit on D, bro. But anyway, you can see I'm once again kind of getting doubled, don't really want to throw any scaries. At the end of the day, patience is fine. You guys might think like, oh, X would have been open enough there to just dunk the ball anyway, but at the end of the day, I don't want to be turning the ball over. Now, this is just about as bad, hitting those crazy contested layups. I end up with like 4 people on me right here, and I have really low close shot. I literally have like 30. So, again, it's going to be a pretty ugly gameplay as far as stuff like that goes. I'm trying to get standing dunks to go, but as you can see, like, you know, if it just ends up being a close shot, it's going to be a little bit rough in that aspect. 19-14, they have a 5-point lead. I'm still, once again, not going to be able to get that baseline very easy, and as you can see, I get completely contested. Again, man, it is what it is. I got 70 ball handle. I'm dealing with like CPUs that are actually playing me pretty well on that drive. And the thing is, they cut off the baseline so clean, and the teammates that he has are kind of cutting off my middle. So I'm gonna have to find new ways to make this stuff work. So you can see I'm keeping my icons up again, still watching out for getting blitzed or anything like that if we got anybody wide open in the paint. But as long as I can give myself a chance to score, this is the key right here. I got to give myself at least a chance to get this meter to pop off. As long as I can get past this defender and stay away from the bump right here, that is the key. And as you can see, it gets a little bit suspect, bro. I'm gonna agree with you. He ends up trying to bump, but he's just a bad player at the end of the day, so he's a little bit late. I'm talking so much stuff in this gameplay. I promise I'm not being extremely serious when I'm talking about this stuff, but either way, he did miss the bump. Now right there, I'm getting backdoored still, for that matter, so I'm also kind of bad too, but either way, still playing the half-court D. Thankfully, he was getting trolled by his CPU, but either way, we kind of just skipped past it. They ended up throwing a passing lane at the shooting guard dude. Now they're passing back and forth between the CPUs. It's fine though. I'm down to like kind of rim run and just like the literal term for rim run, aka like inside center, just shredding down the court trying to get the ball. And as you can see, it actually worked in that way. So I might even have to utilize my off-ball movement a little bit. Right here, he ends up just taking a pretty bad shot, if you ask me. Obviously, I was ready to contest that. Now we're out on the break again. But I'm a little bit contested as far as that goes. I got 2 dudes back on me, whether it's users or CPU, doesn't really matter. I did have a nice little rim run right there. It would have been an easy take, but either way, I'm not exactly open anymore. You better believe these CPUs are not hitting a shot if you hit them with the ball either. Like I said, 2 things, 2K. We gotta fix tendencies from these CPUs, bro. It's gotta be like these people actually like think to contest shots or maybe jump at things every now and then. The amount of people in this like 2K community that have probably dropped like 60 in the rec off just straight like hitting hopbacks and shooting in a CPU's face, it's ridiculous, bro. It just has to go. These CPUs need like a difference in tendency. They can't do the same thing every single play no matter what, that people can just rely on the fact that they're gonna no matter what ever like change anything. But as you can see, shooting guard trying to drive right at me. We get a lot of takeover off like anchor activating right there and just a good shot contest. Again, he's trying to double me up a little bit right there, going for the bumps. He's gonna go for the bumps off the wing right here too. I gotta just kind of panic pass, relocate, get the ball again. And as you can see, if I give myself the chance at a dunk meter, lates will go every now and then. I know it's kind of BS, you guys are hating on it, but it's fine. Honestly, if you see the 2K Labs video talking about you can only green a dunk 20% of the time on wide open with 99 dunk, at the end of the day, I think whites kind of need to go. It's a hard meter. It has a lot of variance to it. As you can see though, getting that slightly range is going to be banging. And for that matter too, the video, like I said, actually was mentioning like you can't even green a dunk more than 25% of the time with 99 dunk. It's ridiculous, bro. Like even if you hit it in the perfect window, I'm talking the perfect 5 millisecond window, you still can't even green the dunk more than 20% of the time. That's unbelievable, man. Also, check this one out right here. I ended up playing bad defense on the shooting guard, but the CPU gets a perfect jump, and actually that's kind of what I'm talking about. So maybe I'm just hating on 2K for no reason, because obviously stuff like that, it goes a long way. It's really cool that CPUs can actually like do that on their own, you know? But To be fair, he was quite out of position. The hop back stuff, cheese, it's still there. I've never seen a CPU jump at a hop back, to be honest. It just, like, that LeBron stuff has scored, like, thousands and thousands of points in this rec center, I'm sure, bro. Anyway, they end up with the ball up top. He ain't hitting that stuff, and then you can see he tries to get the ball back again, shooting over him again. It isn't open, again, and it's, you know, the shot that had to be taken, because obviously it's, like, close to the end of the half. But anyway, 11 for 18. Not exactly the greatest efficiency as far as my stuff goes, but either way, I am still 0 turnovers. I do send AK a party invite, right, by the way, because he was just trying to talk. So I'm just sending him a party invite and just chilling with him. I'm not actually playing with him or anything like that, though. Obviously, I'm playing with 4 CPUs, so. But yeah, one thing I do kind of kick myself over is the fact that I didn't activate that takeover. I ended up kind of, like, you know, hoeing myself right there. But I am able to get a chase down block on his little switcheroo dunk. Thank God he's got some troll stuff like that, too, because Lord knows a quick drop would have just, you know, gone in 100% of the time probably. But I'm able to get my takeover active off of just that block, so that goes a long way. It definitely, like, makes up for the fact that I kind of did some dumb stuff and didn't activate my take before the half. Right here again, hitting the hop back right in the CPU's face. He's just bad. He's not hitting the shot, so it is what it is, man. I mean, you can see, though, I'm getting double pressed. I am getting, like, actually, like, hit with the elbows. That's what we call it in the comp pro am, where dude just got one side of me. But the give and goes, it's something that is gonna work, bro. I'm telling you, like, it's gonna have to, because if they're double pressing me, all I gotta do is just hit another player. It doesn't matter who. Obviously, none of them, I don't even care if they shoot the ball or not. I just had to make sure they weren't drifting up right into a passing lane or something like that. So as you can see, he gets stationary. Now I'm on the give and go. He's actually going for a charge, for that matter, too, when he thought I still had the ball in my hands. So now I get the give and go. I really should have got that dunk meter to pop up, if you've asked me, but either way, I get kicked out of it, and Fearless, all that good stuff, activating / take, all coming into play. So now, quite the shift right here, man. I got a 5-point lead, 26-21, and then the transition take foul too. It don't matter though. This guy's never hitting a free throw. Again, 2K with the classic CPU shooting earlies and lates and slightly earlies and yellow lates and red lates, all this, that, and the other. And yeah, they will just never actually shoot a good timing on their shot. So here we are with the double team. I'm getting trappered. As you can see, I got to find open icons. Thank God the CPUs are out here, like, moving and stuff. But as you can see, I'm getting straight tripled. And we got bad spacing from the CPUs too. I'm trying to move around. I'm trying to actually get into an area that's going to be able to score. I'm trying to just hit maybe open players at this point, because obviously the clock is mad low. But again, CPUs shooting early. So that's not going ever. I'm only doing that because I'm just trying to give myself a chance at an offensive rebound. But yeah, I'm going to have a little bit of mentality shift when it comes to me having takeover, because obviously they're going extremely hard on me when it comes to me having the take. Like, they're sending the doubles and triples 100% of the time when I got that stuff. As you can see, closing the gap, make sure I don't get rim ran right there. He's going to hit a little, like, run back, and I'm still trying to just defend the rim runs. The last thing I ever want to see, and you guys are going to see this from me, if there's one thing you remember from me for years and years and years of what I am as a 2K23 player, I am someone that is not going to let someone rim run me, bro. You better believe you are going to have to shoot that ball. I'm not letting that quick drop BS happen. Now, speaking of rim runs, there is a different level of this stuff where, as you can see, hitting the crossover to split between 2 defenders, hitting another crossover to get between this defender and over to this side, and then boom, meeting this, like, kind of forward big man, I don't know who he is, but in the paint, boom, bang on his head. That's 70 ball handle, getting triple teamed in a 1-on-3, like, rec game, by the way. Crazy, but I unfortunately am too worried about getting a clip, so I end up getting hit with a little hop back. I end up getting a good jump though, but CPU gets the offense rebound off that. Obviously not getting a good contest, so it is what it is. As you can see, I'm trying to move around a little bit, try and maybe relocate, get to the other side of the court. This dude has no interest in passing me the ball though, as you can see. Now we're going with a little triple threat, spin into splitting the defense, but unfortunately I smoke it, man. Oh, I was so irritated in this, and you can see me even talking right here. I was so mad that I missed that, because there's no reason for me to miss that. I have / take on. It was a big meter. It was a really easy dunk. It was just so fast and abrupt. Now, they end up winning this jump ball. You're going to see the point guard kind of relocates to the left wing. Nobody's on him. I kind of, like, barely kind of run at him and maybe intimidate him or scare him out of the shot. But either way, he ends up shooting really bad timing. At the end of the day, you guys know I'm not getting this done if I'm playing against people that are just going to, like 3 dudes that can all just hop back cheese, right? Like, thankfully, the CPU, or one of the users was at 76 overall. The one that's, like, chilling right here over, like, this guy, the blondie. But yeah, like, pretty much, there's no way I'm going to get this done, obviously, if I'm playing against 3 people that can all just hit hop back cheese. Like, I obviously can only guard 1 guy at a time. Now, right here, Boom, he gets stalled up right there. That block would have gone so crazy for takeover and all that as well. We would have got the nice little 2-point swing off getting the block, but thankfully this dude can't shoot a free throw either. It's so funny, bro. I mean, like I said, I'm not gonna get this stuff done if I'm playing absolute demons. So just keep in mind, like, obviously I'm winning this game off the fact that people aren't exactly coming out here being super sweaty. But I will say, if there's one thing they were doing, they were definitely trying on defense. I can't really get anything to go right here. They are doubling and forcing me to pass the ball to open people who are never gonna shoot a good timing. 2K, we have to fix this stuff, bro. It's so horrible. It's so stupid. But as you can see, once again, kind of getting doubled. I'm low on stam. That stuff ain't going very consistently. I'm not ever passing the ball to the open wings as long as I have a thought of maybe getting the dunk meter to pop off. This guy, once again, getting a CPU with the horrible contest in the paint. So they get a nice little swing right there. 2 points in my direction that's not there, and 2 points in their direction that is. So once again, I'm getting walled in. If I ran back to the middle right there, I'm getting straight bodied. It's going to be just a double team city, and then my CPU goes out of bounds off catching the ball. So yeah, great time. But anyway, I end up switching over to the shooting guard a little bit late right here. As you can see, I just kind of was late arriving. I hit my right bumper B to try and get the switch over to him, but like I said, a little bit late. Either way, the dude's on cold, and he hasn't been shooting that great the rest of the game either, so I didn't think it was gonna be that big a deal. As you can see, trying to hit the snatchbacks. Once again, I'm getting hit with the trapper. Double teams. They force the ball out of my hand, and these dudes shoot the ball so instantly. Either way, I'm able to track it with speed and vertical. I know a lot of people be thinking like, oh, this 7-foot or 6'11" inside big man stuff is so troll, which it is because I have 30 close shot right now, by the way, and no fast twitch either. But like I said, for the rebounding and stuff, the mobility goes a long way. The fact that I was able to track down that O board earlier and be able to actually just like, you know, use vertical and speed to be able to get to that. Now, as you can see, going with what I was trying to get to be a dunk meter, it is what it is, man. Like I said, lack of efficiency. I'm not selling anybody's bag. It's just my own that I'm selling. So it is what it is. I get a lot of reps with this stuff in this game, and I'm going to be able to just, you know, screw up a lot. It is what it is. Like, obviously, it's going to be a pretty low-scoring game, so I just have to make the most of the opportunities that I can. But yeah, either way, we're in the nearly end of the third quarter, and it's 28 points for me, 28 points for them, so I'm like scoring as much as their whole team combined currently. Now, as you can see, double team, like the shooting guards coming out there with a double. I'm holding LT, trying not to get like trapper or bump stolen or anything like that. I'm trying to move around, relocate. I'm not getting really hit on maybe potential cuts or anything like that. It's going to be hard to get those to go, though. So now, as you can see, have to let CPU shoot the ball again, and late, early, red, yellow, lates and earlies, no matter what it is. And then again, CPU can't contest a shot down low. I mean, how many times are you guys gonna see this before? Like, I mean, for anybody that's disagreeing with what I'm saying, how they need to make these 2K CPUs a little bit better, there are so many examples in this video that I'm talking about. Like, it's bad contest from CPUs every time. I'm still getting doubled way out here. These dudes can't hit a shot, bro. They'll never even imagine to hit a shot. Look at this. He shot it slightly for once. It's never going in though. But either way, pretty rough third quarter right there. I'm not able to get too many points, not really able to score too much. The rebounding, I guess, was kind of solid because obviously I was just like resorting to having to have my CPU shoot the open shots. I can't really, you know, force something everywhere I go, and again, trying to just move into open shots as well. But anyway, fourth quarter time. You're gonna see he gets the walk up, almost getting blitzed. Now I obviously have to like not get blitzed either. I'm getting a walk up myself nearly, and then I hit a couple crossovers, can't really get anywhere. We're still at 1 adrenaline right here, so I'm able to kind of just walk my way into the hoop, and then I'm able to get the close shot. But again, my close shot's like 30, so I end up missing that, but get the O board and the dunk. To be honest with you, it's still, this is actually a great result. Like, you can see my takeover, like, off this. Just the fact that I missed that, and then I'm able to get the putback dunk, like, where I grab the rebound and get the dunk, again, it does go a long way. That's actually even better for my takeover. So, you know, end result, it's better than what I would have got originally, but either way, it's not exactly ideal for me to just be missing close shots like that. I didn't even get, like, a percentage contest to pop up on that, though. It was really weird. But anyway, once again, I'm getting my left blitz right here, trying to just go to anybody that could potentially score. And as you can see, we get the CPU to get the little layup to go right there, and we got a 2-point lead with 4 minutes left. I am trying really hard right now, by the way, fellas. I am in my absolute sweat bag currently. So I end up trying to kind of play two. The CPU is not really showing me where he's going to play or anything like that. But either way, once again, CPU getting the foul. Now, nice thing is we got young Chris 215K at the line, and whew. I mean, my free throws weren't looking great either, for that matter, but thankfully, we're going to have him in the line. And, you know, obviously, it's a good foul for that matter, too. And then, for whatever reason, he ended up with a meter on his first one, but not on the second. I'm guessing he, like, used his shot stick for the meter to pop up and then his X button for it to not pop up. But either way, I'm getting doubled. But also, that missed free throw goes a long way, bro. Any type of takeover I can get right now is really ideal. And that rebound just off the missed free throw actually gave me, like, a good bit of takeover as well. And we're just that much closer. And we're getting in the crunch time. So I'm going to need takeover in this last 2 minutes of the game. That's That's ideally what I'm looking for. Takeover is going to last about like a minute and a half, 2 minutes. So if I can get it to pop up around 2 minutes or just any point of this early fourth quarter, that'd be ideal. I almost sell the bag right there. The CPU is going to the CPU guard and I actually get in the way. Right here though, crossover to absolutely get past that guy. But again, I'm not really going to end up with too many situations where I'm open. I am not trying to let that man get that shot off. I'd rather resort to some drop step dunk with like 30 standing lay before I let these dudes shoot the ball like that. So as you can see, I'm not exactly getting anything. We're going to have to resort to like an open corner shot. He actually gets fouled, but I mean, we can just fast forward and, you know, do the math on how many points he scores. He scores 1 free throw out of all the ones that he shoots, obviously. So, yeah, I'll take 1 point, I guess. I mean, it gets it to a tie game, so it is what it is. But anyway, shooting guard is way over there in the left corner. I got to kind of like switch late, but as you can see, I'm not really switching my arrow because I'm obviously just going to leave him open like I did that one possession. So he gets a shot where it's open. Again, I split the double team between the 2 users and then again get past him. This is probably the clip of the game right here, bro. I'm real. This is actually kind of sick. I pop the take, don't want to get bumped. So boom, we're splitting through the 2, get another crossover through there, and then again, boom, contact dunk on whoever's left in the paint because I just beat 3 people down court. And hang on. Let's talk about this real quick because I know like I said, I posted that screenshot. I had people talking about classic like 2K YouTuber playing against four CPUs on his team and dudes just don't double team him, this, that, and the other. Like I got 70 ball handle. I'm doing stuff like this to get past 3 users and then dunk on the 1 guy left on the CPU. Anyway, that's actually really big in the grand scheme of things though. We get the lead right there, 37-35, and time is waning on these guys. So whether Chris is coming out here trying to score or they're going to their point guard that can't hit a hop back shot on the CPU or they're trying to go to the shooting guard on me, Chris comes out here kind of selling their bag. I get the ball in transition. I am letting this meter fly, but unfortunately, I get walled up by the 2 users. It just is what it is. I mean, I'm willing to take that take. I'll probably take it every single time that I ever do. As you can see, bro's going with that switcheroo again. Troll dunk. It just is what it is. Like, I don't know. It just ain't gonna work like that. Chris trying to take a charge on me. Once again, I get bumped. That's my 1 turnover the whole game, man. That's unfortunate. Frustrating. But again, CPU on the cut. This guy's hitting him. I gotta commend him for it, to be honest. I mean, at the end of the day, it's not hard to hit a CPU cutting on a CPU. The dude's never gonna play the passing lane well, and as you can see, it just ends up being pretty easy like that. We actually combine a little behind the back in there right there to avoid the bump. But again, this dude's going crazy. He's trying hard too. Is what it is. But boom, we're able to get the dunk off. And a little bit late, to be honest. It was kind of on the fringe of maybe being a late instead of a slightly late. But again, we're able to kind of relocate. We're just moving around. This guy, once again, trying to shoot over the CPU. He can't shoot, though, so we're good. So, again, I'm getting kind of hit the double team. Easy blow-bys might give me a couple, like, mini clamp breaker situations, though. Right here, I get the ball, and I'm going to go with a little bit of a triple threat situation, but I can't spin back to the left like I wanted to because he was, like, playing over there. So, CPU ends up with a shot. CPU actually does the one thing they're good for, rebounding and putback layups and dunks and stuff like that. So we're able to get something to go, and thankfully I'm able to get some production of my offense without me actually doing it. Also, since we're this late in the video, I'll just talk about stuff like this. I'm not sure if you guys can hear the like icy rain coming down, but it's pretty loud. But I'm gonna have to close the video out just like it. So if it isn't being heard, then we're all good. If it is, I apologize. But anyway, long story short, they end up with an open 3 right there. Really unfortunate that obviously it just even happens like that. But now I'm getting double teamed again. Slash take. This is my last little bit that I can end up with a takeover. I call a timeout because I'm like, all right, we got a couple. It is what it is. I still got take 2, so I'm not really icing my takeover off or anything like that. It's unfortunate though. I'm at the end of the slash take. Can't really get anything to go with it. So we're going to have to just play regular offense now with no takeover. This is where I was saying if we could get it with like 2 minutes left, it would have been perfectly ideal. But I'm able to kind of get in for the lay right there. Unfortunately, we just miss it. Obviously, by the way, every time I do that, I'm still trying to dunk meter. It just doesn't put me in one because obviously it was a pretty contested take. Finally, the CPU actually plays some pretty good close shot defense, so he bails out of it right there. This dude ends up with the open shot, and peep the team takeover. I didn't even think of this in the moment, but boy, oh boy, did it low-key actually maybe give me the win right here. So I end up flying past the rebound on accident right there, but you can see getting the rebound, boom, team takeover. So now I'm trying to make sure I don't get doubled. I am just getting out of here, and ideally, I would still like to find my slash though, because I don't really want to get fouled. I'm really not good with this meter free throw stuff, bro. It's kind of treacherous out here. So I'm on the cut with it. I'm trying to relocate, maybe find a way to get the ball, and just like maybe I can go in and get a dunk meter, and we do. Boom, 2 points. It is what it is. I know I could have bled out the clock a little bit more, but again, I don't want to get fouled like that. I really am in a hack-a-shack situation right now, to be honest with you. I mean, I could probably still hit the free throws if I really focus up and I'm like really locked in, but as you can see, the CPU gets the lane. and I'm once again gonna go ahead and just take the two possession lead. I am not gonna bleed the clock. I'm not gonna wait for them to, like, you know, let me shoot 2 free throws. I'm down to just take the dunk and call it a day. Right here, the game's pretty much over now. I mean, we're up by 5 points. He's not shooting the ball. Should have just shot like as soon as possible. That boy Jay Walker's out here. He ain't shooting very good at all. And as you can see, game's over. We actually pulled this off, man. 45-40. I almost outscored their whole team, 38-40 in total. And shout out to the CPUs for their little contribution they did. But yeah, I actually end the game with less turnovers for my team than their team in total. Again, and they started the game with five users. Obviously, we had started with 4. They had we had the 1 CPU off rip. So anyway, long story short, fire game. That was really fun, to be honest. It's probably the most fun I've had in 2K in a long time, and I love doing stuff like this, bro. I just think it's fun to come out here and play center like this because, you know, one thing that I will say, I played the random rec with my shooting build, like the 6'9" shooter and stuff like that, and it's so fun to play like that when I'm at point guard. Problem is though, when I'm at shooting guard, I get iced out of the offense entirely. They be throwing to bums like constantly and just like favoring dudes that can't even fill a meter. Even me of all people can easily. And then obviously I got like the dunking on and stuff too. Same with if I'm at shooting guard, it means I'm guarding their shooting guards, not guarding their point guards. So Lord knows these guys can't guard the PGs either. So it's just a tough scene when you're lined up at the 2. I feel like the 2 through 4 is like the least involved positions. And for that matter, I still line up at the 4 sometimes with this build too. Like if I get another tall outside center or inside center for that matter too. And also, you guys might think like I care about stuff like that, but to be honest, I'm cool with playing with like other inside centers. It's really not a big deal. The dunk meter is the dunk meter. If I just get it to go on a single team, like no matter what, and if I can get past my guy and then dunk on the center, it's still okay. So it's not even a big deal when I play with other insides for that matter. I actually played with another Simmons when I was on Rec Stream, and I played with 2 pure inside Simmonses, like 6'9s and everything. But anyway, that's all video. I hope y'all enjoyed this. If you want to see more rec gameplays like this, feel free to let me know. I would also be down to even like cut them up a little bit and maybe like, you know, show other games. Speaking of which too, I don't really want to show this one as far as like the gameplay because I think it was kind of boring actually for that matter, but I want to show you the stats real quick. Also, we're getting close to the end of the season, so I don't want to be like stacking all types of gameplays and stuff. Like we're five days deep into the new season and I'm still posting stuff from the old season, so I'm cool with just kind of dumping this screenshot right here instead of showing you the game. But as you can see, this is bum rec right here too. I was going against a 7-3 post score, 7-3, ended up with 0 points. All he did was shoot threes and he had 8 rebounds too. But 31-29 right here, bro. Crazy. Absolutely insane. This point guard was actually really nice. But yeah, that's all for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, feel free to drop a like, sub if you're new to them noties, all good stuff. And like always, try to 2,000 likes. If you made it to the end of the video, put Laker in the comments to support me all the way through. This is a quick look at the badges I was running as well. I went with the 99 block on the build because I'm trying to get the core progress toward Hall of Fame anchor because that's going to be the core that I have to run. So I figured I might as well, even if it's not what I would have wanted to do with the build, ended up just going with the 99 block off rip so I can at least get the progress to that right away. So that's going to be the core. I'm thinking I'm probably going to do something between the 2 finishing core or the 2 defense core. Not exactly sure yet. Probably be the 2 finishing, likely, to be honest with you. But anyway, again, like, even if I see stuff like this, I don't know about you guys. I don't got any problem with this. I'm not quitting out. Like, this actually looks like a fun little challenge. You know, I got 3 level 4s on my team and got the level 11 too, and then the guy gets kicked out from the beginning of the game. Either way, I guess all I'm saying, I'm here for the challenge. I'm here for the fun. If you find, let me give you a nice little view on life thing real quick. If you find fun out of challenging things, or you find fun out of things other than just winning, like right here, to me, I wanted to just like maybe make a cool little video out of like, you know, playing with some garbage teammates and then like going against like maybe like a nice little 5. I obviously wasn't sure what I was going to load into. For that matter, I don't even know if I can see what their like, you know, reps were or anything like that, or the status. Okay, so yeah, I guess I was able to. So, you know, this is a decent team to be playing against. Obviously, they still have a couple level 4s and stuff like that too. So it is what it is. Honestly, giving myself a chance at a video in any which way possible is what I'm down for. And this one just so happened to be me playing with 4 CPUs. So like, all I'm saying is finding your own little caveats and like ways to find fun in the game and stuff like that is really key. I think you have to do more than just think it's fun to win or fun to put up stats and this, that, and the other. You gotta just be open to whatever may happen, and don't get too over frustrated or anything. At the end of the day, if I was getting blown out, I could just quit, bro. Like, it really doesn't matter that much. I mean, I went into this knowing it was gonna be pretty annoying, and I wanted that challenge. So anyway, it is what it is. I just say find the good in every situation. That's all I'm trying to get at here. But anyway, that's all video. Hope you all enjoyed. And that, like I said, if you did, feel free to drop a like, so if you're new to them noties, all good stuff. Try for 2,000 likes. and put Laker in the comments if you made it to the end. But anyway, I appreciate you guys watching this, and let me know if you want to see more rec gameplays and stuff like that too. But anyway, that's all. Titties, man. Peace.